There's a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It's a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It's the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition. And it lies in the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It's an area in which we call the Twilight Zone.
Oh, my darling.
Tony, now you are going. But I shall have a memory of you for my eyes, thoughts of you for my mind, and a touch of you for all of me. I'll never forget you.
Picture of a woman looking at a picture. Movie grade of another time. Once brilliant star in a firmament, no longer a part of the sky. Eclipsed by the movement of earth and of time. Barbara Jean Trenton, whose world is a projection, whose dreams are made of celluloid. Barbara Jean Trenton, struck down by hit-and-run years, lying on the unhappy pavement, trying desperately to catch the license number of fleeting fame.
Miss Trenton? Miss Trenton? Miss Trenton,
What is it, Sally?
I brought you a snack, Miss Trenton.
Thank you. Just put it down there.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Sally.
Hello.
Miss Trenton in?
Yes, sir.
In there for a change?
Yes, sir. I'm very worried about her. I'm worried about...
I'll talk to her.
You don't understand, Mr. White. It's getting much worse.
Well, she's been in there too much. I think it's beginning to disturb you too. I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Daniel, fix yourself a drink.
It's 11 in the morning.
So, it's 11 in the morning.
So, it's 11 in the morning. And the sun is out. It's a beautiful day in Beverly Hills. There's no smog, it's 84 degrees, and it is lovely.
Whatever would I do without your daily weather reports?
The question is, what do you do with them? Sit here in this air-conditioned cave showing one picture after another?
Let's skip it.
Barbie, it's no good, honey. None of this is any good.
If you're not going to fix yourself a drink, then sit down and be quiet. You know, you have a habit of looking poised, ready to spring.
What was the picture?
Two of them. A farewell without tears.
Co-starring Jerry Herndon.
Not co-starring, darling. He was my leading man.
1933.
And a night in Paris.
1934.
I know it was 1934. What are you now, Daniel? Father Time?
Barbie.
Look, I failed to mention it before, but I hate clinical tiptoeing. You don't like what I do, don't knock what I do.
I have to knock what you do, and I have to get clinical when I see you bottle yourself in this room and stop the clock. You put it back 15, 20, 25 years. Now, honey, that is sick. That is really sick.
Is that all?
No, it isn't. I've set up an appointment for you today over at International.
At International?
Yes?
Apart, Danny?
Sounds like a good one, too.
Oh, goodness you know, I never got along with that Martha Saul was that when I was under contract there.
Well, she's much older now. I think you'll find she's mellow.
You know, she said I was the most difficult star she'd ever worked with. Oh, Danny, you're a good guy and a loyal friend. And in my own selfish, devious way, I'm very much in love with you. Oh, Danny, I hope it's a musical. Oh, I'd love to dance again. Or a love scene. I'd do anything to play a love scene like the ones I saw this morning with Jerry Herndon. Did you know we did 3 pictures together? I have a memory of you for my eyes, thoughts of you for my mind, and a touch of you for all of me. Or something like that. And then we did a night in Paris together.
Barbara, you were much younger then.
Go to the devil.
Now, Barbara, honey, this is 1959. It's 25 years from a night in Paris and 26 years since you made a farewell without tears. That room across the hall, it's dark, it's damp, it's full of cobwebs. Come on, honey, snap out of it. Snap out of this kick. You get your war paint on and I'll meet you at Saul's office at 3, okay?
Okay, Daddy.
Send them in. Nice to see you again, Barbara.
Hello, Martha.
It's been a long time.
Yes.
Sit down.
You remember Danny, of course.
Yes, he's told you about the part.
Well, not exactly.
I think it fits you. It's not a big part, but I think it'll be a nice showcase for you.
Not big, but a nice showcase. Oh, come on now, Martha. Be more specific. You, of all people, should know what I demand in a part.
Why is it we always seem to fight, Barbara? Doesn't that always seem to be the case? We begin by fighting.
I'm still waiting to hear about the part.
Raise the veil. You play a mother.
How old a mother?
40-ish, but very vibrant, very much alive.
As opposed to what, a corpse? I do not play mothers, Miss Saul. I never have and I won't start now, and I won't take fast-bit parts. Come on, Danny, let's go.
I'm sorry, Barbara. I didn't know you were still so particular.
Well, now you do.
At least I would think you would look at the parts.
It'd be a sheer waste of my time.
Barbara, maybe we should get the script. Take a look at it, see what it's all about.
Maybe you should get the script and see what it's all about, and you play the part. I never did like this crude, tasteless woman when I was under contract here, and I don't like her anymore now that she gives me fast-bit parts.
All right, Miss Prima Donna. You, I got news for. You may think you are still the #1 lady at the top of the heap, but you've got it wrong. You're just an aging hag with a scrapbook.
Look,
Any part you get at the studio won't have to go through an agent. We can set it up through the community chest because it'll be charity.
Saul, remind me, one day when you've gone over the hill, and you're down on your hands and knees, remind me to give you a swift kick in the teeth so you know exactly how it feels. Barbie,
What?
you were right about her. She's a petty old woman with a mean temper and a dirty mouth. You shouldn't pay any attention to her.
You talking about Martha Saul?
Yes.
She doesn't exist. That studio doesn't exist. Not anymore. Not the way it is now. This, right here, Danny, this is the real world. From now on, I keep the drapes drawn and the doors locked. I don't want any of the
way things are. That's the way it is. What do you do, Barbara? Shut your eyes, say it doesn't exist because you can't see it?
It doesn't have to exist if I shut my eyes. When I shut my eyes, it all disappears. If I wish hard enough, I can wish it all away. As of right now, Danny, these are the 1930s again, with all the charm and romance, all the gaiety. That was a carefree world then. And I'm gonna make it that way again.
You can't. It's nice, it's nostalgic, but it's not true. It's phony.
It doesn't have to be phony. If I wish hard enough, it doesn't have to be phony. Daddy will give a party. Oh, we'll invite all my friends. You'll tell them I'm still here. Tell them what it's like here. We'll invite Jerry Herndon, Steve Black, Paul Nader. Tell them, Daddy.
Barbara, this is ridiculous. Have you forgotten? Paul Nader's been dead for 5 years. Jerry Herndon lives in Chicago. Steve Black hasn't been around for 15 years. And if I could get them, what kind of a party? Do you think I can invite them here? Don't you understand what you're doing to yourself? You built yourself a graveyard here. You keep wishing for things that are dead.
All for you, with love, from
She okay, Sally?
I wish I could tell you, Mr. Weiss, but I don't see her anymore. Sometimes her bed's not even slept in. She just stays in that room day and night. Sometimes, when I've gone in there, I tell you that I don't want you to think I've got out of my mind or something, but I swear to you, I see her up on that screen.
Now, Sally, don't. Please, don't upset yourself. There'll be a gentleman by in a little while, a Mr. Herndon.
Jerry Herndon, who played opposite Miss Trenton.
He's in town on business, and I thought it'd be good for her to see him. Now, you take him into the study with you, okay? Barbie, it's me, Danny. Can I come in, please?
Danny, please go away.
Oh, Barbara, please. I have something important to tell you.
What's the matter? Don't like the merchandise?
The merchandise is beautiful, but it looks a little tired. Like it hasn't slept in a couple of weeks, and like it could use some rest and some sun.
It's quite happy. Thank you for the weather report, and the door's the same one you came in.
A friend is coming to see you today.
A friend? I thought all my friends were gone, retired, or dead. You told me that yourself.
Ah, but this one's an old friend. He's in town on business, and he'd love to see you.
Tell him I'm not receiving this year.
It's Jerry Herndon, Barbara.
Jerry? What, Jerry? Where is he?
He's in town on business. I ran into him at the hotel. He asked about you, asked to see you, and I took the liberty.
Oh, goodness. I must look awful. Oh, darling, when he gets here, take him straight to the study. I've got to go put on my face and
He
change
would
it.
love you if you came down in a sackcloth. But go ahead.
I'll hurry.
been a long time, Barbara G. A lot of water over the dam.
Yes. Isn't it odd? We always seem to picture one another as we once were and not as we truly are. Funny, I thought you'd come here in an officer's uniform or a white tie, coattails, and a champagne glass. That's how I thought you'd be.
Oh, that was 20 years ago.
I even had the funny idea that maybe we'd do a picture together again.
Oh, no, Barbie. I gave that up years ago. That went down the drain with my youth.
You don't act anymore? What do you do?
Well, I run a chain of supermarkets outside of Chicago.
Chain of supermarkets. Outside of Chicago. That's nice.
Barbie! Barbie, please!
Oh, he's the one I wanted to come. He's the one I wanted to come see me. But he's dead now. Dead like all the others. Please go away, both of you. Just go away.
Goodbye, Barbara Jean. Goodbye, my kid.
There you are, Jerry. Look at you. You're so young. So wonderfully young. Who was the old man who came here pretending to be you? Jerry, I wish I could be up there with you. I wish I could be up there with you. I wish. Oh, how I wish. I wish.
Miss Trenton, I brought you a little snack, dear. Wouldn't you like some coffee?
Who shut it off?
I did, an hour ago. And then I called you.
Have you looked in her room?
That's the first place I checked. And then I went to every room in the house. She's not here. She's not here. At least not the way that... She's not here in the way that you and I are. You're gonna run it, Mr. Weiss?
Yes, Sally. I'm gonna run it. Barbie! Barbie, please, Barbara! Come back! Barbie, it's me, Danny, please. Barbie. wishes, Barbie. The ones that come true.
To wishes that come true. To the strange, mystic strength of the human animal, who can take a wishful dream and give it a dimension of its own. To Barbara Jean Trent, movie queen of another era, who changed the blank tomb of an empty projection screen and turned it into a private world. It can happen in the Twilight Zone.